Hi everyone. Today is Tuesday, April 14th, 2015. Let's take a look and see what's been going on around the world. We have the Google Doodle here, which shows like the horsemen ready to ride. And now there has been this event over in Enoch, Utah. And many people are talking about this because of the name of Enoch from the Bible. And 3 people were killed in this fire. This has the symbolism of in Revelation 18 and 17 when the USA and Mystery Babylon, the Vatican, seem to be struck by some type of end time event. Just as here from the DIA mural, the Denver International Airport mural, that these are as vision boards, but it shows all of the end of days coming. When 10 horns, representing 10 nations, betray the USA, and actually the USA is supposed to be ambushed. Something's coming, like the great millstone of the Bible. And then the woman is caught away with the wings of a great eagle. See this little phoenix rising? There's Miss Obama even fallen, and the leopard represents Obama. And it's the end of the time of the blue. This represents the Hopi blue Kachina doll. The end of the time of peace and grace and mercy is over, and then the time of the red rises. See right here? This shows the door for Jesus Christ being shut. And then this Indian representing the second horseman of the apocalypse riding, which means war. See how the guillotines are coming? And then you can see the cube right here. That whatever this event happens right here is symbolized the white horse riding the conqueror. And then war starts. The conquerors and the war all begins, the white and the red horse. But this is the door for Jesus Christ that gets shut at this time. And then the only way in is by the guillotines. See the cube of the Kaaba for Islam? And then you can see that he's below the pyramid, representing the beast, riding the red bull. See the body parts? All as we've been showing, that this fiery event is coming right here. Well, may God have mercy on everybody in here. But let's go over here to 4568 North Pioneer Drive. 3 people died in this event, and it's all a sign from God. This is where this happened, right here, right by Cedar City. Now, the event that's coming is shown an awful lot like this. This is the United Nations. All of the world is going along perfectly by the script of the Bible. To understand what's going on, you will just have to accept the fact and realize that Jesus Christ is real and all the Bible is perfect, and that both sides of the Bible will happen, meaning there will be a new world order and an end times and a mark of the beast and Armageddon. This is a mural that hangs in the United Nations. It shows this egg coming, representing a nuclear event, and the wedding of the Lamb happening, and this phoenix being burned up and then being rebirthed. This beast rising, and the sword that comes out of there for the second horseman of the apocalypse gets a great sword to take peace from the earth, all in the Bible scriptures. The dead will rise. Over here the people go through this cabinet up to heaven. This area, see the blue? The side of Israel and Jacob. And then over here the white horse is riding with the red horse. See the red up here? And here's the woman of the Bible sitting on the beast, this Doctor Who looking character that's sitting at the Lucifer telescope that the Vatican has. See the woman? She's caught away with the wings of a great eagle. And then this beast is released. See the dead rising? All right here, even on the Illuminati box cover. Here he comes, the dead's rising. It's about this idol and idol worship. See the eagle leaving? It happens during a giant cataclysmic event, like by this dome. See these domes? And then you can see the eagle leaving. See that right there? All of the earth is going perfectly by the script of the Bible. God really made the earth, and he's going to remake it. Literally. He can move everything perfectly. Isn't that amazing? Even all the continents are in the perfect shape of showing a story. The whole earth is as a storyboard. Just as this is a storyboard. Just as this is a storyboard. Just as this is a storyboard, just as the Bible is a storyboard and an actual script read over and over and over again. That the earth is like a clock made to show what's coming, and everything will happen in accordance. Every step is already measured. There you go, the eagle rising. Right here by Enoch's house being burned up. May God have mercy on all of them that were there. Well, now there was another event that happened also. So let's head down and show this. That happened here, where this bouncer, where a man was actually kicked out of this bar, and then he came back and he threw a cup of gasoline on the bouncer, and then he lit the man on fire. This is the suspect here, and he ended up running off. He hasn't been caught yet. But Ivan Luis Rodriguez, just like Ivan, just like Russia, rising up, as we keep showing. See right here in the Economist magazine cover? See right here with Russia rising, Germany, China, and 10 nations, and the woman of the Bible caught away during an 11.5 earthquake that happens to the USA. There is even Britain being hit by a nuke. That's what's coming. And then the Vatican and all will rise back up with the Russian Orthodox Church. That's all prepared by them. It's all going by the script of the Bible. There that is. And then we had this other fire here where Ivan has set this bouncer on fire at this Neely's Grog House bar. Let's go check out this place and see what God has mapped out. So here we are down in Port St. Lucie, Florida. This is the panhandle down here. And it's right down here where Ivan lit the bouncer on fire at Grog's house, at Neely's Grog's house. Sounds like Groks, doesn't it? Other side of the street. Right here by the liquor thing. Oops. Right here is where the event happened. The end of the time of the dog, as we keep showing. See the blue? Even have the name of Joseph from the Bible. Well, God has this all mapped out right here. Same thing, we keep showing. I mean, this is even on the Google Doodle that we just showed. Remember we showed here in the Google Doodle? He starts off, the Pony Express goes, and this next picture. See how he has to go from here, and see how the mountain makes the pyramid? We have to pass over. And the horsemen are on their ride. So this is where this happened right here. See the pyramid? Right there? The pyramid represents the burdens of Egypt, just as Moses had to come out from underneath the burden of Egypt to cross the Red Sea, just as we have to get by this guy. See him coming? The destroyer. See the pyramid? Now right down here you can see the eagle leaving. There it is. As everything begins. See right there? Boom. Ivan, Russia, coming by the pyramid. And then you can see over here the beast rising up. Port St. Lucie, like Lucifer. And you can see right there the beast rising back up. Right here. The new church system with the bear. Just as this right here. See, this is the new Eucharist in his hand. Just as we've shown on our hieroglyph we've broken down 1,000 times. With him having the new type of Eucharist, the mark of the beast, and the helicopter represents the guillotines and such. All through there. So there it is. Them rising back up after the eagle flies. See the eagle? right by Grog's house. Port St. Lucie, Lucifer. See that? Perfect. Right there. That is this event coming. Right here. Boom. And then this is the war in heaven of Revelation 12. If you know your scripture. The war in heaven of Revelation 12. See right here. Michael and his angels fight against the dragon. The woman is caught away. The woman's given the wings of the great eagle. The Revelation 13 beast rises up. Daniel 13. Michael represents the voice of Jesus Christ. Jesus comes with the voice of an archangel. And when Mike stands up, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. The day of the Lord. The dead will rise. Right there. And the eagle will leave to go to the wedding feast of the Lamb. See that right there? Now he has a big picture of him right over here that connects with the, I wanted to show this, right in here, it shows this guy exactly, right here. Perfect. See the Illuminati boss coming? This clown-looking character? He's right up in here. And it shows the woman leaving. He's right there. Just like that. Perfect. See how his hair is out to the sides? It actually represents the bull, like the bull horns. Just as when they worship the calf. See down here? It represents the law coming as we've shown and such. And the wages of sin are death. We have to pass over him. That's this guy. Him. See him right there? There he is. That's the guy we keep showing is coming. See how the woman here is now leaving? See how the woman is leaving as he's showing up? He's pointing his finger at her and she's leaving. And that's when that eagle leaves. It represents this event down here. When the eagle leaves and all that stuff happening. Represents cataclysms. Just a giant, terrible event coming. Yeah. God have mercy on us all. So that's what all of these events have meant through here. Ivan, Russia coming. Enoch's house burned on fire through here. God have mercy on everyone. Confess with your mouth, the Lord is Jesus. Believe in your heart, God hath risen him from the dead, and you'll be saved. Hallelujah. So there you go. Right there, Grog's house. And there goes the eagle. Just as we've been showing. This event coming. The fifth age of the Bible. God have mercy. Thank you very much, everybody. Save water, save food, and if you are taken to be with Jesus Christ, to go to the wedding feast of the Lamb, the food and water can be left behind for the tribulation saints. Hallelujah.